Welcome to match number 12 of the Frost Blast T20 Season 2, powered by Dhaka Mavericks and proudly sponsored by Boshundhara Tissues, Boshundhara Toiletries, and Boshundhara Cements. This match is between BLCC and Boshundhara Strikers, and we have with us the two captains, Shehzad Akbar Sobhan from Boshundhara Strikers and Musa from BLCC, and as well as match referee Deep Karim, also the director of Dhaka Mavericks. Musa will spin the coin. Heads is the call. Musa has won the toss and he has decided to bat first. So, what do you make of the pitch and how much do you want to score?
I think it's a decent pitch. We've played here before a few times, and our target would be to score somewhere around 220, 225. We bat deep, so we'll definitely give our best shot.
That is great to know. Thank you so much. We have with us the captain, Shehzad Akbar Sobhan. So, losing the toss, bowling first, would you have wanted to bat first as well?
No, our initial plan was to bowl first, so we're pretty happy with it. We're happy with the pitch. We are happy with the wicket. So, bowling lineup is really strong. I got the spin. We have the pace, so we're ready for the battle.
Really confident, the captain of Boshundhara Strikers. What's the score that you'd like to restrict them at?
Want to restrict them between 200 because we know the wicket's really good and they're going to hit hard. And if you know the dew factor, it's going to get hard for them when they're bowling. So the harder we restrict, the easier for us to play and get the runs.
Thank you so much. So the news from the center, BLCC has won the toss and they have decided to bat first. Welcome to match number 12 of the Frost Plus T20. Powered by Dhaka Mavericks. Sponsored by Boshundhara Tissue, Boshundhara Toiletries and Boshundhara Cement. Boshundhara strikers coming off a win in their last match. BLCC losing their last match despite posting a very competitive total. Their captain Musa at the toss said that they'd like to get to a score like 220, 230. The openers are walking in. Ronnie will open the bowling for Boshundhara. We can see the captain, 𝐿𝐴𝐀𝐈𝐕𝐄, marshalling his troops. Zubin bin Musa will take the strike. Captain of the side. And he has with him Saidul Tanvirul Haq Priyom, who played a blinder in the last match. Reached his half century in only 22 balls. Ended up scoring 63 runs. Here we go for the first ball. He would like to have bowled it a little bit. Let's take a look at the replay. Bit of teamwork on the side. And fielded by the captain, Shahzad Akbar Sobhan. Jersey number 30. Hold first. Holding first today as well. Let's see how the bowler bowls. Oh. Point. Ron has made a pretty decent start. No runs conceded in the first two balls. Love picking it here very well. Short delivery, tries to pull it. Caught him in his arm. The umpire checking on the batsman. Zubi bin Musa yet to open his account. Didn't score too many in the first match either, so he will look to bounce back. Five drops on the clock. Can he start off the innings with an 80? Appeals of catch it. Wide called by the umpire. BLCC opened their account. Ronnie will miss out on a maiden. He's bowled a really good over regardless. Hasn't given anything away. Hasn't bowled any loose deliveries. Right on the money. End of the over. It's 1 for no loss. Lawyers Cricket Club starting off slowly, circumspectly. No run off the bat yet. The only run coming off a wide. So the captain of the Boshundhara Strikers, Shehzad Akbar Sobhan, he's bowled really well in the last game as well. 2 for 32 in his 4 overs. And he will take the new ball alongside Ronnie. Saeedul Priyom has also batted well in the last game. Wide delivery, but not wide enough to be called a wide. There has been a little bit of rain around. The ball is keeping a little low, it seems. Coming to bowl his second ball. Up in the air. Fielders trying to get under it. Just into no man's land. First runs off the bat for BLCC. Saeedul Priyom getting off the mark quickly. Unlike his captain, who's looking to take a bit of time. But he would love to get things going. Smashes it. Past point. A very slow outfield, I can see, but it's a 4 regardless. He's hit it well enough. They really need to make use of the power play, and this is what they're trying to do. Targeting the spinner. Slashed it away past cover point region. And the ball seemed to be stopping on the ground. Here's the third ball. Well defended. Does the pitch seem to be on the slower side? We've seen the last game, a very low-scoring one. Where here's Shehzad. Well bowled. The batsman struggles to get under it for enough contact and only manages to get a single. The captain's getting through his overs quickly. Still a decent over from the bowling side. A wide. Second wide of the innings. Both of them coming off the 5th ball of the over. It's a decent start by Boshundhara regardless. But can Saeedul Priyom spoil it? And he pulls it away for 4. Found the gap really well. We've seen how well he has used this part of the ground. He's placed it perfectly. A little short. And the batsman make uses of it. Places it well enough to get past the man at long on. 11 runs off the over. It's 12 for no loss in 2 overs. So we see a bowling change right away. Taposh Ghosh, 25 matches, 38 wickets. Another spinner coming on to bowl. This is Taposh Ghosh to Zubi bin Musa. Oh, tries to swing it away, misses. Just missed the edge. Was there a little bit of turn there? Down the leg side. White signaled by the umpire. Third wide of the innings. Tries to slog it again. Doesn't get the contact. The ball doesn't seem to come onto the bat. Taposh is enjoying it. Defends it away, Zubi bin Musa. Something's got to give from here. Not many runs are being scored. Oh, arm delivery. That's a good one. The ball going with the arm. I'd love to see the replay. Taposh Ghosh. Another arm delivery. It's a very good over for the bowling side so far. Only one of it. Last ball of the over. The bowler will hope to finish it well. And he does! Inside edge. And shatters the stumps. Zubin bin Musa's disappointing tournament with the bat continues. Let's take a look at the replay. Outside off stump. It was there to be cut. The batsman not getting the timing right. And the ball is keeping low. There has been a little bit of rain around, I must tell you. New batsman, Saqib, walking onto the pitch at number 3. It's an outstanding start by Boshundhara strikers. This is Saqib Noor. Strike rate of 161.4. He does pack a punch. Average of 35 for this format. He really packs a punch and has also played really well in the last match as well. He and Priyom stitched an excellent partnership in the last match. This is Shehzad coming on to bowl his second over. Lofts it away. Where does it go? And dropped. The fielder should have done better with this. If we take a look at the replay, he tried to chip it away and it looked like he didn't hit it well enough. Oh, that clearly should have been taken. It would have been great for the bowler to have picked his first wicket. But we go again. Was it wise to chip the ball like that? Even if he did that, he had to place it well because he had that fielder at long on. And you don't get enough power if you play it like that. A life for Priyom. This is Saqib Noor facing Shehzad, the captain. Full toss. And it's into the gap for 4. Played towards the square leg region. No one was there. Really well placed by Saqib. How does the captain go about this? Better delivery, much better delivery. What does Shehzad decide to do here? Short and slow. Not enough pace for the batsman to work with. Wide delivery appeals of a stumping. Signaled a wide. Shehzad bowls it, it's up in the air. Does it go all the way? It doesn't. Fielder signals it 4. And so does the umpire. 12 runs off the over already. Shehzad bowling over the wicket. Down the leg side again. Straight to the fielder at short fine leg. Finishes well with the dot ball. End of 4 overs. BLCC 25 for 1. Saqib Noor making a very good start. So did Saidul Priyom, 7 of 5. Mr. Ishtiaq, CEO of T Sports, as well as the recently dismissed captain Musa, Zubin bin Musa, having a chat. This is Taposh Ghosh in for his second over. Good delivery. He's been really good with the ball today. Bowling at a very decent trajectory, not giving much away to the batsman. Who loses his bearings. Umpire calls it a dead ball. Another good delivery. Priyom glances it away for a single. Moves on to 8 of 7. Taposh Ghosh has bowled brilliantly. Left arm spinner. He has a great arm delivery. Again, doesn't manage to get his bearings right. Taking some time. Are we seeing a little bit of fun and games here? The ball is finally delivered after a little bit of pause. So he's bowling it well here. 2 fielders onto the boundary at deep mid wicket and at deep cover. Another decent delivery. No room for the batsman to play. Long on and long off. They're both up at mid off and mid on. So does he fancy another one? He doesn't. Checks his shot. He was looking to sweep it, it seems like. It's an outstanding start made by Boshundhara strikers. The captain was saying that they would like to restrict the batting team to below 200. And if they keep bowling like this, they can restrict them to well below 200. Or who knows, 150? 5 overs gone. It's 26 for 1. It's not easy to bowl spin in the power play, but Taposh Ghosh has bowled fantastically. He's been fantastic today. Only 2 runs conceded, taking a wicket in his 2 overs. Projected score shows 104. We've seen how Grameen Phone won the last match, scoring only 100. The pitch is slow and low. The ball doesn't seem to come onto the bat too well. We have Johnny bowling his first over. Conceded 26 in his last match in his 4 overs. So he is a pretty economical bowler. Can he keep it up? This is Johnny. Ooh, outside off stump. Priyom tries to drive it onto the offside. Good start for the bowler. He'd be encouraged with this. Priyom has an issue. Doesn't seem to see it clearly. Something hindering him from taking his stance, but I'm sure it's fixed. This is Saidul Priyom. Inside edge! Onto the deep fine leg. Saqib Noor started really well, but then faced 4 dot deliveries. So how does he go about this? Tries to cut it away, missed by the fielder, and it's gone for 4. We've seen in the previous match how he likes to play the cut shot. Let's take a look at the replay again. Again, placing it. Could have placed it better, but the misfield helps him get his second boundary. Full toss. He must be gutted with himself. He could have made more use of this. Wasn't the best delivery, and I'm sure Johnny is also aware of that. This is Saidul Priyom. Again, struggling for timing. Takes a single. Now, how does Johnny finish his over? A little bit short. Straight to deep mid wicket for a single. End of over number 6. It's 34 for 1. Boshundhara must be pleased with the start they've made, conceding only 34 runs in the first 6 overs. We can see Ronnie coming back for his second over in his second spell. Bowled a great first over, conceding only one, that too of a wide. On this pitch, I think the bowlers can make use of the slower deliveries. The pitch is slow and low. Short and wide. But does it cross the white line? It does. Umpire signals it a wide. I think the way Saqib has played throughout this tournament, I don't think it's a great idea to give him too much room. He likes to play the cut shot. But he decides to pull. Does it go into the gap? It does. Good effort by the fielder. It's a good start to the over for BLCC. This is Ronnie coming on to bowl his second ball of the over. The batsman tries to cut it, tries to make use of the vacant spot at deep point. Trying to play to his strength. You can see that the bowler has this tendency of bowl it quite outside off stump in this over. Let's see how he decides to bowl this one. A better delivery. Batsman scampers for a single. Saqib Noor has made a good start. Current run rate 6.15. Projected score 123. But I'm sure that they'd love to get more. Glanced it away. This is a lovely shot. Does it have enough legs? It doesn't. Well fielded by Johnny. Really good fielding. It's good cricket all around. It's a lovely shot if you take a look at the replay. Well placed. Just a little finer. Would have got it onto the boundary, but extremely well fielded. Tries to play it onto the cover. Good batting. Partnerships moved on to 30 of 23 balls. This is Ronnie coming on to bowl. Slightly slower delivery. A quick single. Quick single. The fielders were excited at one point. End of over number 7. BLCC are 44 for 1. Taposh Ghosh, the pick of the bowlers, picking up a wicket, conceding only 2 runs of his first 2 overs. Bowled some lovely arm deliveries. We can see the captain coming on to bowl his third over. Conceded 23 of his first 2. He will look to come back. He has 5 fielders on the boundary. Shehzad Akbar Sobhan bowled brilliantly in his last match, where he conceded only 32 and picked up 2 wickets, helping his side register their win in their first match. What does he do in this over? Wide. He has this low arm action. It's an action that is similar to that of Kedar Jadhav, if you remember, and he is a very useful bowler in the middle overs. Was a useful bowler for India in the middle overs. A slightly high armish action, full toss. So as I was saying, Shehzad often bowls with a low arm action, and it is a good strategy if you consider the wicket. The pitch is a little slow with the rain around. Short, just over the fielder for a maximum. For a moment we thought that the fielder was in business. It's a slightly short delivery and just above the fielder for a maximum. First 6 of the innings for BLCC. This is Shehzad again. Has to re-bowl this delivery. Six fours and a 6 has been hit in this match. Slogs it away again. Catch it was the call. It goes into the gap for 4. So the batsman is placing it really well. It's not a bad delivery. It's not, but really good cricket from the batsman. He's already raced on to 23 of only 14 deliveries. A better delivery, a much better delivery by the captain. Rotates the strike. Captain taking a look at his field. He would love to finish this ball over well. Short delivery again. Oh, that's another drop. Would you believe it? It was straight to the fielder. He didn't have to move an inch. Arif was the fielder there. It was straight to him. It couldn't have come easier than this. And the bowler's really unlucky. He had 2 catches dropped. Could have easily had 2 more wickets. So Boshundhara has been bowling really well. Had they taken those 2 catches, they would have been in the driving seat. And these are the batsmen whose catches you can't afford to drop. Both of the batsmen playing blinders in their previous match. End of 8 overs, 58 for 1. Jersey number 111 Main. Coming on to bowl his first over. Places it well. Main, the off spinner. How does he go about this? This time in the air. On the line. Called a wide by the umpire. Run rates crept up to 7.32. Tries to cut it away again. Misses. If Saqib can get the gap between short third man and point, he can get 4 runs with no one at deep backward point. Cuts it away. Straight to the fielder at cover. This is Ariful fielding it from deep cover. Main with the ball. Tries to reverse. Doesn't get any bat to it. Well stopped by the keeper with his pads. It's a decent over for the bowling side so far if you think about it. Only 4 runs off 5 balls. Calls off, catch it again. Does it go into the gap? Well cut off by the fielder. Now, was there a couple of runs? Was there a second run? Finishes his over well. The fielder saving 3 runs. And the 50 partnership comes up of just 36 deliveries. End of 9 overs. It's 63 for 1. This is Johnny with the ball, conceding 8 runs off his first. Right arm fast. Conceded 8 of his first over. Beg your pardon. He's coming on to bowl his second over. Full length delivery. Well fielded. The captain, full of smiles. He must be pleased with the start his side has made with the ball. Earlier mentioned that he would love to restrict the batting side to less than 200. Projected score shows 140. This is Johnny. Played it with soft hands for a single. Good running. This is really good running. If you can't hit boundaries, you try to rotate the strike, and this is what the batting team's doing. Really professional batting. Making the call early for the run. Now, this is Johnny. Lofts it away. Oh, just misses the fielder. The fielder covered a lot of ground. It's a really good effort by the fielder. Would have been an excellent catch if he had taken it. This is Johnny. Full toss. So no dots so far. All 4 runs being single. Both the batsmen being very, very proactive with their running. This is Johnny with his 5th ball. Pulls it away. Will only be a single. While Boshundhara hasn't conceded many, they would really love to pick up a wicket or 2 from here, because these batsmen are really in form, in red hot form. And the players and umpires are going for a drinks break. Watching the game today. 11th over running. End of drinks break. Lovely shot. Beautiful shot. Bisects the gap so well. That's a lovely boundary. We often talk about, batsmen losing the momentum after the drinks break, but doesn't seem so. Projected score shows 142. Lofts it again. That's a six. The second six of the innings. And it's a lovely shot. Playing into the V. Let's take a look at the replay. The bat swing, the power, the timing, everything so perfect. So right after the drinks break, they've decided that they're gonna smash. They're gonna go at everything, aren't they? Sensible batting. But I think this acceleration is required because they already have 9 wickets in hand. They only have 10 overs. 9.3 overs, in fact. So why not take risks? Why not up the ante? And this is exactly what they're trying to do. Saqib Noor plays a lovely straight drive. Gets a single. Could he have considered a 2? A second run maybe. Already 12 runs of 4 overs. This is Mine with the ball. Batsman tries to scoop it away, and that goes for 4. Second boundary of the over. Mine seems to be under some pressure. This is not a bad delivery, I tell you. It's simply good batting. It's simply good batting. The batsman really deciding to have a go at everything, at almost everything. This is Mine again. Down the leg side. And that goes past the boundary as well. Umpire signals it a boundary. End of 11 overs. It's 88 for 1. 20 runs off the over. Earlier they were struggling to score at 7 runs and over. Barely 7. But now they've managed to score 8 runs and over, with 20 coming off the last. We welcome Mr. Saiful Islam into the commentary box. So, Saiful Bhai, what do you make of the innings so far?
Yes, absolutely. দুর্দান্ত শুরু করেছে অবশ্যই বলবো, কারণ 11 ওভার শেষে 88 স্কোরবোর্ডে 1, যেহেতু খুব বেশি উইকেট তারা লস করেনি। বিএলসি গত ম্যাচে তারা 197 করেও আসলে ম্যাচটা থাকে। অফ স্ট্যাম্পের বাইরে ফ্লাইটেড ডেলিভারি, লফটেড খেলেছেন, চমৎকার ফিল্ডিং অবশ্য। একদম বাউন্ডারি লাইন আমরা দেখলাম, ডিপ কাভারে ডান দিকে গিয়ে ডান হাতে যেভাবে তার এফোর্টটা দিয়েছেন।
Regarding the importance of taking singles and couples, a better delivery, much better delivery. But
যেখানে স্ট্যান্ডার্ড চ্যাটার ব্যাংক একটা সময় মনে হয়েছিল ইজিলি তারা ম্যাচটা জিততে যাচ্ছে, বাট পরবর্তীতে আমরা সেই ম্যাচটাই দেখেছি তারা হেরে গিয়েছিল। ইভেন সেকেন্ড ম্যাচে মাত্র 100 রান করেছে, যেখানে গ্রামীণ ফোন গত ম্যাচে
have had two more wickets to his name. wickets to his name. And as you mentioned about the wicket, it's much. And as you mentioned about the wicket, it's much better, especially under because he has bowled really well, and the batsmen are looking to score.
শর্ট ফাইন লেগ অঞ্চল থেকে ফিল্ডিং শর্ট ফাইন লেগ অঞ্চল থেকে ফিল্ডিং হয়ে গেছে, যেটি আমি বলছিলাম ইটস মোর ইম্পর্টেন্ট যে আসলে এই মুহূর্তে হচ্ছে থিতু হওয়াটা ইম্পর্টেন্ট। আরও মোর ইম্পর্টেন্ট যে আসলে এই মুহূর্তে হচ্ছে থিতু হওয়াটা ইম্পর্টেন্ট। আরও 2-3টা ওভার হয়তো এই দুজন ব্যাটার